weekends ago, I took a trip up to Scotland. It was a 3-day bus tour of the Highlands, and while sadly it may not have been the best way to experience the country, it was a fun adventure for my first time there. The advantage of a bus tour is that it allows you to see a large part of the country, and you get to hear a bit of the history of the land in between the different spots that you hop out. And if you're lucky to have a cool driver, you also get introduced to some very good new music. It was amazing to see the vast diversity of even just the Highlands as we drove through. There were small little towns right on the sea, bigger, well, sort of bigger towns that actually looked like they could have maybe been small cities. And where there weren't cities, there was nature. The Scottish Highlands have a sort of wild, raw beauty about them. It looks like no one has been able to taint it with modern technology. The water was everywhere, carving its way through the land with an unbridled, independent spirit. The mountains rise and pierce the cloudy heavens. The evergreen grass stretches in every direction, and the occasional sun shines out to create gentle rainbows full of hope and promises made in the days lost to legend. Altogether, it is stunning. In a way, it reminded me of myself, tall like the mountains and independent. As I study abroad more so than in my first year of university, I am carving my way through life and trying to find myself as an adult. There are times when I am content to let others lead the way, and I'll allow myself to be swept along like a leaf on the breeze. Yet there are rare occasions when I find myself set in my beliefs and I am unchangeable like the sheer rock faces of the cliffs, unfazed by the constant battering of the sea. More importantly, this trip reminded me to take adventures. For once it begins, your eyes are open to new wonders and new ways of seeing our own world. And no matter how muddy and wet your feet get, that is a gift I would never turn down.